A quick search on Webster's dictionary says that supply and demand is the amount of a commodity, product, or service available and the desire of buyers for it, considered as factors regulating its price. Are you curious about the impact of supply and demand on housing values? Watch this video to learn more. So it's important to understand supply and demand because it really does dictate housing prices. The less there is of something, prices typically go up. In fact, that is the law. It's a law of supply and demand. Let's talk about inventory quickly. So at a local level here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, if you're someone that lives in West Michigan, this is important to understand this. 2022, now look at the graph here, and it's going to show you that last year, because we only have a snapshot of 12 months. So last year, December, there were, last year, January, there were 2,793 homes available on the market. So just bear with me on this. Look at the graph and you'll see what I'm saying. That's the lowest point of the entire year. You can see how it swings upward as the year progresses. And then in February, there were 2,491. So let's just say there's 2,500 homes in February of last year. And so the highest point, as we move along, you see that go up like this, then that would be September. So that means at the highest point of inventory, these are homes that are available on the market for buyers to buy, was 5,342. Now this is important because that's over two times higher. So a 100% increase, basically it doubled. The inventory doubled. And so let's bring this into the local level today and let's look at January's numbers. Okay, so what are inventory levels like now? January of 2023. 3,554. Now, traditionally, that could be a little bit lower than that, but because we had built up inventory from the market shift, I remember last January, at the same time of year, there were 2,793 homes available. Now, there's slightly more than that because of the market shift. Now, here's the thing, though. If we were to roll this out and take that roughly two times the inventory, by September of this year, there could be around 7,600 homes on the market. Now, why is this important? Now, look at the active listings right now, and you can see this graph. I'll show you what it is. So 3,554. Roll this forward to September, 7,641. So what does this all mean? It means that in the absence of options, the price goes up. Supply and demand impacts everything from gas at the pump or toilet paper on a shelf, and you guessed it, houses on a street. So the street would be the empty shelf in this analogy, and your home would be the product that we're speaking of, but only if it was for sale. And if your home is not for sale, then it'd be like on a shelf. It'd be like the box at the very top. All the products are up there. Eventually, they'll move those products down. But way to the top, still in the boxes, they'll eventually be for sale, but no one can reach them or buy them. So what does this mean for anybody that's thinking about selling their home? Traditionally speaking, most people wait until spring. Realize this, though, that if you're a home that's on the market right now, we have seen a big increase, a large increase in the number of showings and the number of offers over the last 7 days. This will continue all the way through February and into later in February. Then everybody will start to list their homes again, and that creates competition. So if you're somebody that is waiting to list your home and you're waiting until April or spring because that's traditional and that's what other people are doing, realize there is a sweet spot in the market, and that is determined by low inventory and high demand. The holidays are behind us. Buyers are coming out of hibernation. They've settled into a new interest rate. It's now the new norm, and it's game on for home viewing and home purchasing. As long as the weather isn't riddled with nastiness and blizzards, they're out there taking a look at properties, and your home could be the one. Now, the question is your home like the boxes above the shelves where no one knows they're there, or are you actually on the market? Imagine if your home was the only home available in your community, in your price range at any given time, knowing that relocations are the most abundant in the month of January. So you have an opportunity here to take advantage of supply and demand, to take advantage of inbound relocations. If you want to know more about the strategy of getting your home, this is out of the box, speaking of boxes, strategy of getting your home listed and sold for more money in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of hassle, in an unconventional way. Give us a call here at Yoder Real Estate. We'll help guide you through the process. If you like videos like this, you want to learn more about what's going on in real estate, the market, and strategies, reach out to us at yoderrealestate.com, and we're here to help.